G'day guys, how are you? First of all, just wanted to say a quick thank you for joining the 2K crypto group. This is actually something that I've been considering doing for a few months, but it's hard to get people excited about cryptocurrency when you've got your mainstream news outlets, you know, all telling everybody doom and gloom stories about what's happening with the market. Um, but at the same time, though, I'd like to take a conservative approach when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency. And I do say investing, and people may have seen a comment that I wrote in the Money Magazine Australia post, and I said to these, a lot of them are very closed-minded people that don't really understand the technology, and they don't want to understand the technology. They see the potential, and they see a headline like some dude made turned $500 into $10,000, and they squirm at the idea because they've been living off their 7% for the last 30 years of their life, and they're happy with that. But we're quickly ushering in a new era that if you're smart and you know what you're doing and you stay away from the pitfalls, of which there are many, I must say, and that's what I'm hoping to really go into with this group is as I want to do a full suite and really cover everything, because I think it's important that when you're going into this sort of thing, you need to know the pitfalls. So there are rewards, and it's incredible what can be achieved. However, you have to be realistic about the situation. I know I sound like a broken record when I say it, that it's highly volatile. It can turn on a dime, and you really need to be you need to be on your game when it comes to this sort of thing. Also, it can take over your life. It really can. Like, there's a few like memes going around where it's got pictures of people checking their phones at 2 a.m. because they want to know what the price of Bitcoin's doing. And I tell you, like, when you've got some skin in the game, it really is like that. So you really need to understand, I guess, what you're coming up against. That if you are going to get involved, you can quickly take over your life, and you will be checking your phone all the time, and you will go through all these emotional ups and downs. And for some people, that's fine. For other people like me, I need to put measures in place that prevent me from checking my phone every hour, sometimes every few minutes, depending what the market's doing, if it's going through a bit of a surge period. So, but anyway, a few of us, judging by the comments that were made when people were entering the group, I've got a pretty good idea now of sort of where a lot of people are at. It seems to be about 60 to 70% of the people in the group are basically beginners, have very little knowledge, and then the other ones is sort of have a few coins, and there's some people that have been into it since the end of last year, probably about the same time that I was in there. So for this group, I just want to keep it for beginners, at least to begin with, because there are a lot of things that I need to cover, and I don't want to be responsible for people getting themselves into trouble. And I said that in the article that I wrote. I said I don't give advice to people that don't ask for it, because I don't want to go leading them up the garden path. I don't even give my parents advice, and they've asked me, they've literally given me money and said, please invest this for us, where I've just said to them, no, look, you'll invest through me, and that's the way it's gonna, and that's the way that that's the way that I do it with them. But the way, I think there is a lot of interest from people, especially that are coming up to a retirement age, and they're looking for ways that they can cash flow some of their investments. That maybe they could be doing better. Maybe they're looking for a hobby. Maybe they can, just get a little bit more out of them, out of their, find different ways in which they can generate some passive income for themselves. And the way that that's going to need to happen is there needs to be a really mature, really sat down conversation about how to get people involved. And that's what I see, because there are a lot of people out there that are scammers. There's a lot of people out there just in it to get the money, and I'm not doing that. The reason I'm doing this is it's almost like not a dummies guide, but it's almost like you should be able to operate a laptop and a keyboard and the internet and have a good understanding of that, and I should be able to take you through how to get you to that point. And I'll cover pretty much everything. I've got some really good tax strategies that I'm currently adopting as well. I'll mention some coins that I'm following really closely at the moment, but I just want to set that precedent that at this stage, at least, I'm not going to go start throwing coins that I'm investing into at the moment. And I know that's what a lot of people are hoping that this is going to be, but it's not going to be like that. I will get to that point, but I'm just not going to go start throwing around some coin ideas, despite me having quite a few of them, because it very quickly can turn bad, and I just don't want that to happen. I just do not want to be responsible for people getting this wrong. So I'm going to set the foundations, and then we're going to go a bit further into it, and I'll give you some good coins that you can invest in that have very promising technology and applications behind them. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Like the more that you interact with this group and let me know what it is that you want to know more about, or there's things that you're uncertain of, then the better I can produce content that's going to be able to help you. I've already put a link up to the Disrupt, I think it's called Disrupt, YouTube series, and I highly recommend for you to go through that. Like, this is, I just can't stress this point enough, guys. I just can't stress this point enough where if you're coming here to make a buck, that's fine. If you're coming here to make profits, yeah, I'm going to help you. I really, really will. Especially at this time in the market, I think things are turning. Over the last sort of week or so, it's starting to look really, really bullish and really, really good. I'm telling you, like it's coming up to a really good period here. But you need to understand the fundamentals of what it is that you're investing into. It's just so critical, okay? Because otherwise, it's just you can get, as I say, you get yourself into so much trouble, and I really do not want that. Okay, I really just I do not want that. And just a final note: if I do put up some sort of links to different websites, to different products that I use personally, I will never promote something that I'm not using personally and that I've tested and I've vetted, and that I would happily pass on to you. But I do ask you to interact with those links, so therefore I can derive an affiliate commission as a result, and from that I can buy things like equipment and cameras. I can maybe set up a website, get some design done. These things all cost money, but I'm not going to go throwing money at the situation if it's not reciprocal. If it's not like a reciprocal relationship that or experience that I'm having with the group. So let me know what you think. Let me know if this is right up your alley. If there's things that I've missed, there's things that you say, what are you talking about? This is too much. I'm telling you, it's not too much. If you understand what you're doing, you'll have a lot of fun and you become addicted to it. But it's not a bad thing, because I say the market at the moment is so good that you'll really, really enjoy yourself, and I can almost guarantee at this point that you'll take some profits home with you. Okay, so pardon me. So thank you again for joining the group, and I'll be in touch. Cool. Thank you. Bye.